Hello, welcome back to another episode of Two Dudes Drinking Beer. My name is Josh.
My name is Alec.
It feels like it's been a while.
I was gonna say, are we live? It doesn't even feel like we're live. Are we just like...
We are. We're live. See, we're
Okay.
right here. Down here. I got it.
There we are.
I got it. We're there.
Cool. I'm literally just sitting here flipping a virtual coin. Chilling.
It's very sad. Today is the 12th of April. I gotta stretch. Hold on. Give me a sec. Today's 2DDB FFOTD, the fun fact of the day, the bean out of the butthole.
The butthole.
Is that 1/4 of all your bones are located in your feet.
Speaking of quarters, did you know?
Wow.
Just gonna hijack that fact.
Segues for days.
Did you know that there's a 51-49 bias for flipping a coin?
Today we're drinking Enegren Valkyrie.
So the reason I chose Enegren, today was my day, is it's a local brewery
Out in Moore Park.
Moore Park.
Yeah. We tried to go there once. It was closed.
And it was closed. And it was actually probably at the start of Corona, right?
Around that time.
So I've definitely been looking forward. I've been seeing more of their beers and bars on tap and everything. So I'm super stoked. It is a German-style amber ale. 6.2 alcohol by volume, 12 ounces, 35 IBUs. For you Englishmen.
It pairs well with grilled red meats, barbecue, or bratwurst.
Oh, it does. And
if
it says
you pour it in a glassware, you put it in a stein.
serving temp 50 degrees.
I think this is lower than that.
This is way lower than 50 degrees, so we're overqualified.
We're going to fuck it up.
I couldn't imagine... Oh, oops. That's not something you want to see happen. I couldn't imagine it being worse because it's too cold all of a sudden. Without further ado, here it is. Cheers. Oh, it's kind of stouty.
Yeah, amber ales are like the bridge between stouts and the rest of them.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're thick.
Yeah, it definitely has the coca.
The notes.
Yeah, you definitely get that.
Chocolate
How
notes.
come every fucking time, bro, I was like, it's an ale. It should be good.
Well, the amber is what gets it because it's darker.
Yeah.
It's a darker beer.
Brewed with
more
over
hefty.
60% Munich dark malt. If I just read the first sentence in the... It's not terrible. It's not overwhelming. It's a super light stout flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a stout nonetheless. It's stouty.
So your quarter and coin tosses.
That's it.
Oh, okay. The 5150.
Just wanted to hijack that fact.
5149 bias.
And Alec has a 5149 bias of buying a beer and then being like, hey, turns out
I don't
it's
like
a
it.
stout. I don't like stouts.
You also have the 5149 bias of smelling poop from a butthole.
Because you fucking fart every time right before the podcast.
Out of context.
I was going to say, that sounds fucking gay, dude.
I don't mind it. I feel like I've had this beer before. I can't place it where, though.
It's I know it's not a stout, so I'm going to drink it. But it is stouty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very light stout. Like,
Yeah. I think I've had this beer at Lucky Fools.
have you?
Yeah. Because they have that one Enegren on tap. I just had.
They like the Enegrens and the pubs.
So the main types of beers are ales,
Which this is.
a lager, a porter, a stout, a blonde ale, a brown ale, a pale ale, an India pale ale, your IPAs, a wheat, a
Wheat.
pilsner, or a sour ale.
Yeah. What is ale just alcohol? What qualifies?
It's the oldest style of beer, which dates back to antiquity. What distinguishes an ale? Also, some make this category a beer accessible to home brewers. It's a warm temperature fermentation. In the brewing process, brewers introduce top fermenting yeast, which, as the name suggests, ferment on top of the brew. Fermentation process turns what would otherwise be a barley malt tea into a boozy beverage. So, it's just how it's made.
It's made in a warm room, and they want you to drink it warm.
Lagers are basically ales that ferment for a longer time at a lower temperature.
Mm-hmm.
Porters, known for the dark color and roasted malt aromas. They may be fruity or dry in flavor. Stouts, gross.
Just that's the actual description.
Blonde ale, nice summery beers. Light malt sweetness with a trace of hops, which add the aroma. I love blonde ales. I love blondes.
He does.
Brown ales range in colors from amber to brown.
This is a amber style.
This is more like a brown ale, I'd say, with chocolate, caramel, citrus, or nut notes.
Yeah, for sure. It's that they call it an amber style ale.
Yeah, so it's
A brown
It's
ale.
like a hybrid.
A brown. Well, I mean, it doesn't say there's amber ale, but brown ale sounds like it's in that category for sure.
Ranging colors from amber to brown.
There you go. So it's a brown ale.
Brown ale, if you want to get picky.
Yeah, that definitely is. That's definitely what we're drinking right now.
Drinking a brown ale.
And look, I'll give it this. It is unique in the sense of like it's the first ale that's like, wow, no other beer tastes like this. But it's also like it just tastes too much like a stout. I mean, I guess
I like the white ale up there. That tastes like nothing else.
the white ale.
Yeah, the Einstock.
Oh, Einstock was great. Yeah. What else was there? I thought we had the lump of coal up there, but we don't.
Ooh, it says pale ales pair well with spicy foods. But like whenever we went to, I guess those are IPAs. They're different. Whenever we went to like Buffalo Wild Wings after school.
Mm-hmm.
Or during school, either one.
if we were
Name
skipping
a
class,
time.
we were missing school.
And I'd get like the medium sauce. And the medium sauce isn't that spicy, but like still. Having like carbonation and spicy doesn't really mix. It hurts more.
Does it?
Makes you feel.
Makes it bite more?
Yeah. It hurts your mouth. It just like intensifies the heat. It's not fun. Not a fun time. And it says it pairs well with spicy foods. So that's odd to me.
Good to know.
And the IPA, the India Pale Ale, was a British pale ale brewed with extra hops. That's the only
That's
difference.
what gives it the kick in the nuts.
The wheat.
Can I expand on why that happened though?
Sure.
The reason they put extra hops is because they had to transport it from barrel, usually through ship. So if they were trading with another country, they'd be like, we don't want the alcohol content to die down. So they double up on the hops. So the alcohol would die down as you go over sea.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time it gets to the consumer, it still has a decent alcohol level. Now that we do
Can go fast.
carrier ships and have like trade routes and everything,
Doesn't take 40 years.
it doesn't take however long it took by ship.
Mm-hmm.
So it leaves us with a higher alcohol content
Nice.
and a more hoppy flavor.
A wheat is an easy drinking light style of beer. They're known for a soft, smooth flavor and a hazy body. They tend to taste like spices or citrus, with a Hefeweizen or unfiltered wheat beer being the one more common styles. Pilsner, we had a Pilsner, tasted like beer.
What are Pilsners are just like the beer, right?
They're distinguished by their water, which varies from neutral to hard. Pilsners are among the hoppiest lagers and generally have a dry, bitter flavor. Light golden color, clear body, crisp finish.
Sounds like a German ass beer, like the
Popular summer beer.
The
Follow DJ
epitome.
Phantom and I'm Late, What Did I Miss? We're talking about the different types of beers.
and how my dumbass chose another fucking stout tasting beer.
He picked a brown ale, so it tastes like chocolate.
I'm gonna drink it and be a man, cause it's not terrible, but it is stouty, and I feel like a crybaby with all the fucking stouts I don't drink. And
And the last one is a sour ale, an ancient style of beer that's taken off in popularity in recent years. They're crafted from wild yeasts, much like sourdough bread. These beers are known for a tart tang that pairs well with tropical fruit and spices. Within sour bills, you'll find lambics, which are Belgian sour beers mixed with fruit. Goses, a German sour beer, Goses,
go Gossos
Es,
Gosses.
Gos.
Ghosts. It's a place somewhere.
A German sour beer made with coriander and sea salt. That's what a Gos is. And Flanders, a Belgian sour beer fermented in wood tanks.
I do like sour beers, and I think
Sours are good.
sour beers are probably one of my not my favorite because I couldn't drink them every day, but I think it's one of those things that Phantom's here.
The gang's all here.
It is one of those beers that I could drink and really enjoy the flavor and taste of. And then if you have 2 or 3, it's kind of like an apple cider at that point. It just dries out your mouth and all of a sudden you feel like you ate too much sugar.
Yeah. Gosen says that flavor beer is a 50-50. It sometimes takes away from the characteristics.
For sure. And what we're discussing too is how important it is to pair it with the food, like you said. when
Yeah.
you're eating at Buffalo Wild Wings. If you get spicy wings and you get like a really carbonated beer, it's gonna make it worse. Which is why it's like when you eat steak, it's like a red wine with steak or something.
But they say pale ales pair well with spicy foods, so
So yeah, if you want to get a pale ale, we should do like some hot ones type of shit on the show.
I'd be down.
Get some pale ales. I'd be down to do like an eating challenge or something. That'd be cool.
well, even if it's just the sauce itself, I would try them.
You drink the sauce.
Yeah, just like a dab.
Do you have a favorite sauce from a fast food place or anything?
No, I was actually talking about this with my other friend group about like they were saying that one of them was saying that they like have a big container of Chick-fil-A
I
sauce.
threw up too.
Bro, why are you always throwing up on Mondays? They were saying that they need to have Chick-fil-A sauce in their house. And I'm like, it's just regular. It's not even that good.
Like-
And it's like I was saying to counter their argument. It's like, well, everyone goes to In-N-Out and they have to have the spread on the side. So it's just fucking Thousand Island dressing. There's no
The
recipe
spread on the
change.
side. The spread on the side. Spread is great at In-N-Out, but on the side, it's always refrigerated and cold. It ruins it. If you served that room temperature, I'd be happier with that than a fucking refrigerated version of your spread.
But like still, it's just Thousand Island dressing. There's nothing else done to it that makes it different.
So let's talk about that then, because I think we always hit this roadblock where I'm just like, have you ever had Sprite at McDonald's and then Sprite at like KFC and they taste like different Sprites?
Because of water and every calibration is different.
So there are different factors. So like if everyone gets Thousand Island dressing, they probably have their own like little minute detail for a recipe.
Companies make it different, but
So how often do you think that makes a difference to where it's like?
it's like 1%.
But like if you went to like Islands, right, the restaurant, got
Okay.
some Thousand Island dressing on the side. That's a pretty Californian restaurant. That's just why I'm pulling from. If it feels like it feels like it fits. And let's say you go to In-N-Out after,
damn.
and you get some Thousand Island dressing from In-N-Out. How many people do you think could distinguish the difference between them
I don't think many people could.
at all?
That's like being a sommelier. That's really hard.
Fucking connoisseur
Yeah.
of that shit. So
Well,
like,
you know what a sommelier is?
do you know what a connoisseur is?
Yes. Well, a sommelier is like someone like the people who like professionally like
Taste wine.
rate wines. Yeah.
A connoisseur is just someone who is really good at
Yeah, I know.
distinguishing. Like Wiz Khalifa is a connoisseur of marijuana. He once smoked 4 different strains of weed and he named every single weed. It's fucking impressive. And here's the thing. I could imagine doing that with beer, but if it's like weed, I'm like, there's no way anyone could do that.
They
But
all
like,
taste the same to me.
yeah, and that's where I fall short, right? But I don't doubt it. He really could smoke them all and be like, this tastes like this.
Well,
He knows it.
with experience comes experience.
You're so dumb.
With time.
Were you trying to
What?
read? Were you trying to read and then
No, I
have a
would-
normal thought at the same time?
No.
With experience comes experience. Today in the Bronx, 5 people died in a fire.
In the
Today in the
Bronx.
Bronx due to a fire in the Bronx. Rip.
That's pretty cool though that they let you pick ingredients for your sauce. I saw something it was on TikTok I believe, and they say it was in Japan, something that they got roasted for just moving. And they were at a restaurant and they asked for like a menu modification and they were like, no, you can't do that. So if you go to Japan, you can't change the food. You're supposed to eat it the way it's intended on the menu. Otherwise you're disrespectful to the chef.
I've never had a nice cigar. I'd love to have a nice cigar.
They gotta be Cuban.
I've only had the shitty gas station cigars, like
Cigarillos?
I've had cigarillos, I've had Swisher Sweets, I've had Backwoods, I've had Zigzags, or whatever those ones are called.
Zigzags.
I've had, I've had a lot of any of the gas station ones. I've
I
pretty
like
much
how
had.
if you were to Google right now types of cigars, Winston Churchill is the number 2.
Really? I spelled of wrong. Winston Churchill's still number 2.
Winston Churchill, just his face.
Well, he was a smoker, right? He was a big smoker.
Yeah. So there's a Corona cigar, a Petite Corona, a Churchill, I guess that's why, Robusto, a Corona Gorda, a fat Corona, a double Corona, a long one, a Pantella, a Lonsdale, a Figurado, a Pyramid, Belissoco.
They all look the same.
Torpedo?
They're just names.
Perfecto. Those look stupid.
Those look like the cartoon ones.
Those look like
hey,
groups.
my dear. The fuck is that, dude? That looks like a twisted dog shit.
A Culebra. Most exotic shape of cigar made. It consists of 3 Pantellas braided together and tied with string, so it's like a cross joint. The 3 parts are then
So
unbraided
dumb.
and smoked separately. Okay, so it's a pack of 3.
Still dumb.
Diameda. That's it. Oh, double claro.
Just a leaf.
Claro. Colorado Claro. Colorado. Colorado Maduro.
Colorado known for his
Maduro?
smoking, bro.
Oscuro.
My shit just says, it's kind of what you got. It's got like all these ones, and then you go down all the way, and it just says coronavirus. Coronavirus is the 10th most popular.
Comes with Corona.
After the Rothschild family, coronavirus is the 10th most popular type of cigar.
Yo, on the real note here, fuck the Rothschilds.
Wow, what's up with the Rothschilds? Did I strike a chord?
No, they're just they're like a multi-billion-dollar family, and they own like the entire government.
Well, the government's just reptiles.
Yeah, so these people are too. The Rothschild family is a wealthy Jewish family originally from Frankfurt that rose to prominence with Mayor Armschel Rothschild, a court factor to the German Landgraves, Free City of Frankfurt, Holy Roman Empire, who established his banking business in the 1760s. They basically own the banks.
And they're still around?
Yeah, secretly running the world, 1.3 trillion in fortune.
What?
The Rothschilds.
They could support a whole global bailout.
Yeah, they could. That's why.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's why fuck the Rothschilds.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Watch, I'm gonna be fucking dead in a week, and no one's gonna know why. I'm gonna disappear.
Probably. It's kind of like when you see people be like, I forgot the guy's name.
And fuck the Rockefellers too.
Amazon guy.
Bezos.
Yeah, and fuck the Rockefellers. It's like when everyone's like, Jeff Bezos could pay everyone $1 billion and still have $117 billion left, but he won't though.
He can give people $1 million, because 1 billion times 1 billion is a quadrillion.
Mm.
Who are the diamond people?
The blood diamond people?
No, just the regular diamond people. What's that diamond family? They're pieces of shit too.
The Diamond family. You're just kidding.
Not the Diamond family in Manchester, Missouri. They're all right.
Those are good people. Those are my people. The Diamond family who fucked everyone up. I don't know the Diamond family. I know it's all rigged, bro. It's all fucking De Beers. They also own all the fucking sunglasses, right?
Maybe. But
type in De Beers Oakley.
De Beers. De Bees.
The Bees, the Brats, the Beers Oakley. Because I saw on an episode of Adam Ruins Everything that the De Beers family own and restrict all the diamond mines, but they also own Ray-Ban, Oakley, all these like major sunglasses, and the only competitor in the world is Walmart. The only competitor is Walmart.
So Oakley Ventures Incorporated announces director changes and provides corporate update.
That's insane.
Let's do a control F for duh.
Phantom says Bezos spending $88,000 is like us, a normal person spending $1.
And that's insane, because $88,000 would help me so much.
Dude, I would take... Yeah, give me $1, Bezos. Who do you think would win in a corporate espionage? Bezos or Musk?
And corporate espionage?
Yeah, they're like trying to steal each other's secrets, trying to get the next level, next foot up on each other.
And who would win? Well,
who do you think is going to spend the most? But you never know. Who do you think is going to spend the most money to get that upper level?
They're two completely different businesses, though.
But they probably still do some espionage.
I mean, sure, but like if Bezos were to get into like space travel, then I'm sure like he would try to do anything because he has way more money.
Mm-hmm.
But they're two completely different sides of the spectrum of rich people
And varying degrees of autism.
Yeah, they're up there.
Diamonds are only worth a damn because the market controls them. Yes, more than enough. Yeah,
That is basic economics.
Yeah,
and it's
totally.
the worst.
Like I said, if you haven't seen it before, there's a show on True TV, or like you can get it through like Apple TV or whatever.
It's on YouTube.
Whatever your source is. Yeah, just type in Adam Ruins Everything. He's the guy who ran College Humor's YouTube page back in the day. Not ran it, but like was one of the main figureheads, and ended up getting a TV show deal. And he goes through and like kind of just debunks and
he's like Mythbusters for companies and whatnot.
That's the best way to put it. And like you can cite it. He cites his sources on the screen, and like basically the people who own the diamond mines will be like, we've mined 100,000 diamonds, and then they'll be like, stop mining. Even though they have a whole mine full of diamonds, they're like, stop mining. We only have 100,000 diamonds because we sold 90,000 last year. So now this year we're only going to shoot for about 100,000. We're going to have just enough diamonds.
Jacks the price up. So bringing it back to Oakley, the only thing that they say on this newsfilecorp.com release about their director changes was that Mr. Guile, not to be confused with Street Fighter Guile, began his career with De Beers, and now he's on Oakley's team.
From Street Fighter to Oakley.
Yes.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Speaking of Street Fighter, how did you like the arcade that Phantom showed us?
Oh, the arcade was cool. I mean, okay, so I have my qualms because I'm not like much of an arcade dude, but it was very thoughtful. Thank you. I appreciate you bringing us there. It was a very cool experience. Super cool. I think they sell those machines though.
They do.
Because they have those price tags
on the other side.
They're all $3,000.
On the other side, you can go into like a games shop, and I bought a bunch of video games, but they also have like a section of like old actual arcade games and shit. They sold everything.
No, it was super cool. Fucking hot though. Very hot.
Yeah.
I'd work on ventilation.
Yeah, a fan. Maybe take one or two games out so there's more room to walk around, but
Very cramped. Not COVID friendly.
it's probably M. Bison who's behind it all. Let's look at M. Bison. I've never heard of that name.
He's the villain from Street Fighter, basically.
Oh.
The big Russian guy.
Confirmed. M. Bison. The Street Fighter wiki.
I'm sure if you saw his picture, you know who he is.
I probably would.
So just go to images.
Videos. Rule 34. Sweet.
That guy.
Of course.
Yeah.
He looks like fucking one of the admirals from One Piece.
The jail manager.
Yeah.
Shiryu.
Shoryuken.
Yes. So there is that correlation. But yeah, the arcade was cool. Did you like the arcade?
Yeah, it was fucking sweet. I love pinball.
It's like a little hole in the wall.
For sure. But like what they should do, because the GameStop, I don't even want to say GameStop because it's not a GameStop. Phantom, if you want to drop the name of the location, just so I don't get the name wrong, because I don't want to shout out GameStop. But they own that place, and I was going to say if they tore that wall down and then they had it like a one big area or something, that'd be even sick.
Pastime
Legends. If you guys want to check them out and play some arcade games and get some vintage video games or some rare collectibles, they do that there.
I like how they had like actually Japanese machines too.
Mm-hmm.
So like 100 yen per play.
Oh really? It said that?
Yeah,
that's great. I didn't see that.
They're all the short ones, the short little white ones.
Yeah,
they were all Japanese ones.
Damn, is that like, are they that small for kids, or is it just like
Japanese people are fucking tiny?
They're just that short out there. That's insane.
If you were to go to Japan right now, you'd probably be at least 3 inches taller than everyone else.
Hey, baby.
That's not your whole head, man. That's like down to your nose.
How big is an inch? Show me with your fingers.
First to second knuckle. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. Maybe. How do you answer that? Because like I'd say an inch is like that big.
That's too much.
I don't know.
I feel like first to second knuckle is a really good inch. That's
But
like
is
a
your
solid.
inch bigger than mine?
No. They're the same.
Activate.
Our inches are the same.
With our powers united. How big is an inch? What happened? I just went blank.
Yeah, parents flipped a switch.
That's why you need a power conditioner. It would help with that.
Arcades used to be a big thing in a mall here in Brazil in the 90s. Today they fizzled out. In compensation, there was always a cabinet in local bars. That's like how here we have like pizza stores that sometimes have them, but
Yeah,
they're never working.
A lot of pizzerias, Pizza Man Dan's has like an arcade section. Toppers has an arcade section.
Yeah. The new one doesn't, I don't think.
Not the new one, but most like pizzerias do that. So it's like you could bring your kids here, have a birthday party, let your kids fuck off and play some games.
All the parents get
and you drink a pitcher of beer with the boys. Happy birthday, Tommy. It says 1 inch equals 1.57828 E minus 5 miles. I think Google broke.
So put 5 zeros in front of the 1, and that's what's 1 inch to a mile. No, not in the fucking inch section, dumbass.
5 zeros in front of the 1?
That one. That's 1 inch to a mile. The E is just raised to the power of that.
E.
So that's
How big is an inch on your finger? The length between your thumb tip and top knuckle of your thumb is roughly an inch.
Okay, so
thumb tip to
that's literally the same as what I said.
Mine's bigger. Like a little chode nugget bigger.
Mine's bigger. Mine's the same.
Oh yeah, my inch is bigger than your inch.
Wow. That's why your fucking measurements are off. I like to think I'm the most average could be.
Okay. if that's what they're saying it is today.
My eyes glinted when my dad introduced me to Time Crisis. How many quarters you lost?
Can I get another beer?
Of course.
Blech.
Time Crisis
Really?
is fun.
Time
hate,
Crisis is the best arcade game of all time.
I hate how on those kinds of games, the on-rail shooters, in arcade specifically, they have it so you take damage. It's unavoidable damage, so you have to pay more.
You talked about that at one point, right? There's like, where did you figure that out? There's like, where did you learn that?
I'm just smart.
No, but like you saw that for sure.
So in Time Crisis, there's blue enemies and there's red enemies. The blue enemies can't hurt you at all. Only the red enemies can. And at certain points throughout the game, it's usually before like an enemy that has a lot of health.
Tries to reset you.
You'll take damage no matter what. It's unavoidable. You can't avoid it. No matter how quick you are to step off the pedal to reload and hide, you're always going to take that damage. And you only get like 3 hits. That's why only the red enemies can hit you.
And there's only 3 red enemies before the boss. Yeah, you were talking about that though.
So you can't just play forever. So they got to make money somehow.
I get that, but like when Wasabi played
Metal Slug,
he raped the high score. Absolutely murdered
well, he just
it.
knows where all the secrets are to get all the points.
Absolutely murdered it. Phantom says they can all hurt you. It's when their shot is bright red, then it hurts you.
Yeah.
Would you care to elaborate? Because I'm lost now. I thought there was guys in blue tights, and now I thought there was guys in red tights.
There's both, but I mean, you can just sit there forever until
one of them shows up.
So the hits also, you can destroy them. That's like a big target that's flying at you, and if you shoot it, you break it. I mean, you can just sit there until one of those pops up, but you won't take any damage until it does.
That's kind of my favorite thing about Time Crisis, though, is you feel like you're in control of the game. Even if there is the enemy that does do damage unavoidably, then you can just sit there, crouch behind a wall. You feel like you're actually taking cover, pop up, shoot, crouch behind a wall, pop up, shoot, do what you got to do. I've always liked that aspect because other games it's just like you're just there and it'll be like guys shooting at you. You shoot the guys. Sometimes they'll shoot like a slow rocket launcher at you. Other times it's just like, how did I get fucking hit? In Time Crisis, I always go, well, I got up at the wrong time. You know, like there's always like it feels a little more immersive. And I was saying too, also at the arcade when we were playing games, like the car seats on those racing games had like big subwoofers in them, so like you felt the bass and you felt the seat rattle when you're driving. And then other games you'd feel like the joysticks shake and stuff and fight you when you're using it as controls. And I was like, wow, that's really kind of like part of the experience of
the immersion
of going into that kind of realm of like, wow, that's like maybe I only played 3 or 4 games that I really, really liked, but I really liked them because it felt that much more real as opposed to like just a controller in my hands vibrating, you know?
The only thing I didn't like about that racing game we played was if you're just going straight, it sometimes just kind of jerk to the left or the right. You just get like this random ass vibration and it'll just send it off either way.
Yeah, well, when you catch air and then you land, right?
Yeah.
So this thing goes...
Yeah, and then you try to counteract it and that fucks it up because you just gotta let it happen like real life. The more you try to correct, the worse you'll end up.
And I will say that too is like what I learned playing that game is like they give you a gas and a brake. You should always just let off the gas. Never hit the brake. Just if you're coming around a sharp turn, just go off the gas, on the gas, off the gas, on the gas. You're either on all the way or off all the way. For just how long is what determines how tight the turn is. Yeah. What you're trying to do with it, but. It was just nice to have at least 1-2 player, like they have like the bare minimum in that arcade, right? They have a racing game for 2 people, which is nice. They got those arcade games. They got a pinball table. They got air hockey. They got a little bit of everything for everyone.
Like all the fighting games.
So you got all the fighting games.
Raul is really good at.
Is he really good at fighting games?
Yeah.
I didn't play any fighting games with anyone, but like I'm not a huge fighting game person. I did one fighting game. I got my ass beat by the computer.
Like I asked him like if he knew what he was doing. We were playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and he was like, we were playing the first one and the second one.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you know what you're doing? And he was like, yeah. Like, okay, cool.
I'm a pro.
Cool, I don't have no idea what the fuck is going on. He's whooping out like the specials, and I'm like,
He knew the combos and shit?
Yeah, he knew everything. And I'm just sitting here like, shit, I'm just hitting buttons. But to be fair, the fighting games that I've played are more... not
controller based, not joystick.
Even then, like I could play Smash on a controller or like a joystick.
Yeah.
With a fight stick.
That's the thing too. I played a Street Fighter game when I was there, and I was like trying to whoop up some combos because I even told you my big complaint as a kid. I'd play like Street Fighter or fucking Tekken Tag, and my friend would like know the combos because he had the game. He knew the control sheet or whatever. And I was playing Street Fighter, and it's like, here's your combo. It's like down swoop,
quarter turns.
It's like quarter turn, this button, that button, and it's like your special move, right? And I kept doing it, and it wasn't working. I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Marvel vs. Capcom against the CPU, Ryu and Mega Man for the win. War Machine was great too.
Raul used Mega Man too.
Oh, did he? I don't know. Does anyone know like Mega Man? Did anyone watch Mega Man?
Watch Mega Man?
No, I mean I remember a TV show Mega Man when I was.
Yeah, I know.
Who's Mega Man? I don't know I know of Mega Man. It's like everyone knows Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon.
You don't know who Mega Man is?
I know who he is, but like
you've never played a Mega Man?
I've never played a Mega Man game.
I mean, neither have I, but I still know who he is.
Yeah, it was good.
Rockman in Japan, as he's called.
Rockman.
You don't know this little fucking blue dude?
I know who he is.
You don't know what he's from? He's from Mega Man.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I know Sonic. Sonic games are fucking cool.
And this
why is Mega Man important?
The red one isn't Mega Man. He is something else. But this is Mega Man.
I'm with you. I follow you. Why is he? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so basically,
how is he popular? Because I've never really sat down to like
basically
talk
this
to him.
Kid gets to put on a suit and he goes into a digital world. It's like Digimon.
Mega Boy.
Yeah.
The franchise has been in hiatus for the last, for the hiatus that was 11. The last was 11, which was very good, but I have super bad dyslexia the last 2 days.
Which was very good, but it's on a hiatus as of now. Mega Man 2 is one of the best games of all time.
Damn. Okay. So it's a very fun video game, and then it got like the TV franchise.
It is a side-scrolling platformer shooter.
Okay, like Mario Party with guns. No, Mario World with guns. Super Mario World with guns.
Or like Contra.
So Ghost Hand, if you got the PS4, go ahead and hit the re-releases. I hear they're pretty awesome.
There was a remake from a separate studio that was like a spiritual successor to Mega Man that flopped pretty hard, I believe.
What was it called?
Mega Man 2.
Mega Man successor, not the flop version.
I want to say something dumb like fucking Mr. Hero Man. Mighty Number 9.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Mega Man, or as my friends call me, Mighty Number 9. I'm gonna call you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, 40%
On
of
Rotten
people
Tomatoes?
liked the game of Google users. So,
Damn.
yeah. It was like a Kickstarter thing. A lot of things that happen on Kickstarter are either really good or really bad.
Well, it'd be like that.
Comes with the territory.
How was the laser team?
Really bad.
Remember that?
Really bad. Yeah.
Remember that? We finished it, and I was like, that movie was bad. And like, it looked good. They definitely had a good director or vision. Like, they definitely knew what they wanted visually. But
Acting wasn't there.
you're like 5 out of 10, and I was like, yeah, that's an F. You're like, no, I liked it. And I'm like, 5 out of 10's an F.
Yeah. It just wasn't. It was a bad movie.
Ooh, we got Wasabi Plug calling out Phantom. Marvel vs. Capcom, bitch.
Wasabi, is it on your plug and play fight stick?
Probably not.
So if it's there, then you got him. All right, scam. It was a disaster in management. The guy behind it showed himself to be a huge hack, and then told their audience to go fuck themselves. Yeah, that happens a lot.
That's the thing I don't like about Kickstarter or GoFundMe. I've seen more scams on those hit the news than big things that are important.
Like that one homeless guy who that woman pulled off, and he was there on the side of the freeway.
It was a plot between 3 of them.
Yeah,
And
they were all
then
in on it.
and then one of them was just like, I want more money. And everyone's like, no, dude, we cut it evenly. And he's like, I want more money. And then the FBI got involved and became an investigation, and everyone got caught.
Yep.
And if only you didn't shut your goddamn mouth about it, you'd still be having like an extra $250,000.
It's taking advantage of people's
dumbass.
generosity. People are nice people, right? People are good by nature.
There is good in the world.
And if you see someone down on their luck, you're probably gonna give them money if you have it. If you don't, oh well. Bye.
Remember when we were getting orange juice at the Vons or whatever?
Yeah, and that kid was asking us for $1.
He's like, got $1, bro? And I was like, nah.
I said no, and the lady behind us said, "We'll pay." Or she said,
paid for all of his
paid
shit.
for whatever he had, and then he got banned from Ralph's.
Well, he was previously banned from Ralph's. They were reminding him, hey, don't come back.
Shovel Knight is a good thing to come out of Kickstarter. Yeah, so the people who made Banjo-Kazooie, when Rare was acquired by Microsoft, they made Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was a disaster, and then they left Rare, the original people, and then they made their own game called Yooka-Laylee, which is the exact same fucking thing as Banjo-Kazooie, but with a lizard
But with Yuka and Laylee.
and a bat.
God! I deserve this.
You don't like lizards or bats?
Stouts.
Oh, it's not a stout, it's a brown ale.
Still, it's fucking stout tea.
So, but
Yeah.
Yooka-Laylee was kind of a letdown. And that I paid for that on Kickstarter. I also got the Cyanide and Happiness game on Kickstarter too, that card game.
Was that cool?
It was alright.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. I like that game.
It's kind of confusing to play.
It's like What Do You Meme or Cards Against Humanity, but with like...
Yeah.
It's always like a hybrid of like it's a little bit of this one and a little bit of that one, and then like here's the characters from the series, so it's new.
I paid for What Do You Meme too on Kickstarter as well.
What Do You Meme is pretty fun. What's the best thing you'd say you ever bought? Because like
on Kickstarter or in general?
Well, let's go like Kickstarter, and then like I'll start. I'll set the tempo, right? I recently bought sound panels off Etsy, and they're cool. They're really expensive, but they look nice. But they're really expensive.
You put them up?
I did. I got a picture if you want to see them.
I don't care that much.
Oh, fuck me then. But yeah, like, what's the best thing you've ever been like? I'm doing it for this small because I wanted to like support small businesses and all that, and I was like, I don't know, it's just really expensive. Like if I spent what I spent through like a commercial company, I would have been able to fill my room wall to wall with foam. I spent that. It was like $100
for like 6 panels.
For 5 panels.
Damn.
And like don't get me wrong, they look good and they work, right? But if I spent my money on like a corporation or just anyone bigger,
get like 30 pieces for $5.
I would have got 100. I would have got 100 pieces, which would be 2 walls in my room, not counting the closet because it's
be more than that.
Yeah, it's a lot. I could have got a lot more for the money. That's all there is to it. But I wanted to support local businesses, and I got fucking not ripped off, but like it was just way too much money.
You're paying for the handcraft.
Yeah. Which is such bullshit. But go ahead. What's your the best thing you've ever done to support local business in like you thought paid off? Because mine doesn't feel like it has.
I don't usually shop from like local business. I support like the big box companies, which is like
down with small business. Down with small business.
That's so back asswards. That is Star Citizen. What the fuck is Star Citizen?
300 million in fan funding, and the game is not even close to 10% complete. Ghost Hand, did you ever play Cyberpunk? Tell me your thoughts on that.
That was a mistake. That game was a fucking mistake.
I want to hear your thoughts on Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I don't really like shop local business too often.
Wasabi Plug supporting P&L with his stimmy.
Yeah, P&L.
P&L's probably paid its rent because of Wasabi.
The only like small restaurant I go to is like the poke shops down the street.
Oh, okay. I guess I do a lot of food local businesses like
that Hawaiian barbecue place.
Hawaiian barbecue or the Panda Fresh in Moore Park, or the noodle place we go here.
Sesame Garden.
Yeah, Sesame Garden. Like I do a lot of small food. I do a lot of food places because I don't really buy a lot of tangible things, which is like I'm starting to learn is like buying tangible things is good, right?
I think that Satan statue is handcrafted. I don't know, but that was a gift.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of those.
It looks pretty nice. I'm sure we can figure it out. Let's see. Satan
statues.
Satan statues. We're taking a fucking dip. If I ever go quiet, it's because I'm trying to read the chat.
He's a slow thinker.
Yeah, I'm very dyslexic. He never played it because his PC couldn't handle it.
Overall mess in terms of optimization drove everyone away. The game barely ran at 10 FPS on PS4 and Xbox One. Not ready at all. A lot of the talent from CD Projekt Red left the company before the game.
That's what I'm hearing. I saw some playthroughs and I saw some stuff, and
it's $60 on Amazon.
It didn't look good at all. That's the exact one, right?
Yeah.
What's it say about it?
This one's poly resin. That one's fucking metal.
Looks the same. It's the exact same.
Grab it though. It's metal. It's not.
No, I mean I felt it.
It's not poly resin. This one says it weighs 2 pounds. That one probably weighs fucking more than 2 pounds.
Maybe they changed their design because they found a way to do it cheaper.
Well, that was bought at like a black magic store.
Not Amazon.
Not Amazon.
So they probably have a cast.
But like the bend of the tip is the same. just by looking at it.
No, it's exactly the same just by looking at it.
Yeah. But that one's like metal.
I see you. Yeah.
We're already at 50 minutes.
I know, dude. We're fucking killing it.
This one flew by.
Phantom likes the story for Cyberpunk, and it's great because it takes the pre-existing tabletop.
That's the one thing I like about DJ Phantom. He's not picky with his games like I am. He likes the game for the game itself. He doesn't give a fuck what.
He asks himself, "Did I have fun?" And he checks a box yes or no.
He doesn't care what other people say about the game. He likes the game for it.
True
the
to
game.
himself.
Doesn't matter what like reporters say, the reviews.
Which is like
because Cyberpunk got shit on
hard,
really hard,
hard, and
he liked it.
Yeah, no, that's kind of why I wanted to ask because I knew Phantom liked it, but I wanted to read it didn't seem like he had like a. Here's what blows my mind, right? Like if Ghost Hand was like it's the fucking worst game ever, this or that, I want my money back. I'm like, all right, well that's kind of like not.
That's what everyone says.
That's how everyone's acting, right? Phantom was like, I like it. Ghost Hand was like, I don't know, like they just didn't have the talent they needed to pull it off. And like that's a reasonable answer. I feel like
they spent all the budget on Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the things you see on the internet of people getting all volatile and like shitty and just spitting venom, a lot of it's like maybe even counter marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Sony was like, shit, Cyberpunk's gonna come out. Oh, Sony wasn't in. Like, just let's say another video game company was like, shit, Cyberpunk looks like it's gonna be kind of fucking huge. I don't know. Give these people $10,000 to make some memes about how bad it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be it too.
I do enjoy myself some Call of Duty unironically. I don't have good taste in games either. Ghost Hand, we're like one and the same.
I don't think Call of Duty. Well,
I actually have friends to play with Call of Duty now.
Do you?
I have a team.
Do you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Thank you, Target.
Thanks, Target. Did you get on the Target team leaderboard?
We have a Discord.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's, I guess. I mean, everyone's starting Discords.
We play Minecraft at night.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is that why you don't play Warcraft with me anymore?
Yeah. We don't play every night.
Still though.
But we play on the fucking Microsoft version compared to Java, and they're two different fucking games. It's the same game. Okay, so Mojang made Minecraft, and then eventually the guy who made it, Notch, sold it. He sold the company, whatever, or it was bought. Either or. It continued to be its own thing, Minecraft. It's a game, but it's made by Microsoft, and they have two different versions out. The Microsoft version and the Java version. They are two differently manned games. Two different studios, two completely different builds. The games have nothing in common. They're basically different fucking games. And right now we're playing on the Microsoft version. And I hate it.
Let me ask you this, because I know we've also butt heads on this one. When you said like, man down. When I was saying Madden was different on Xbox versus PlayStation.
That's the same game made by the same people on different platforms. This is the same game made by two different people on the same platform.
And you think that's the key factor?
Yes, because there's features in one game that isn't in the other.
But you don't think? Well, sure, there's features.
In the Java version, you can have something in your left hand, like whether it be a torch, a shield, whatnot.
Yeah.
In the Microsoft version, you can't have anything in your left hand.
Do you know anything about the shaders or texture mods?
There's a lot of that.
Is there?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the majority of like gaming too. Is
people
like,
play Minecraft to make it look realistic.
I like that. I remember seeing a meme or something. There was a guy playing Minecraft, and then he like turned on some sort of mod, and all of a sudden the sun was like shining through a cave or something in a certain way, and I was like, wow, that's fucking beautiful.
The lighting mods are cool. There's also mods where like you knock out one part of a tree and the whole thing falls, because that's realism. Well,
they also updated it to where you knock out a middle and it comes down now, right? Too, so it does that kind of thing. Because a lot of people. I heard a lot of people going around Minecraft like eye level, knocking out a block of wood and going to the next tree. And everyone's like, yo, what the fuck? There's just a tree floating here, dude. So they made it so it falls down now. So you can just...
That's a mod.
Cut down a tree. Is it?
Yeah.
Check Minecraft RTX and be wowed. What's RTX?
It is a graphics card.
Okay. Yeah, is that the graphic update with the sunshine? Because that's... I'm going to look it up because I definitely...
I don't believe it's native, but...
I'm going to look it
it's
up
an
anyway.
NVIDIA thing. NVIDIA.
I just remember seeing... Fuck. Yeah. That. Oh, shit.
Because your window's tiny.
But, like, all of a sudden, like, it's like the sun shining. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
But good luck getting a graphics card like that because it's like $2,500.
Hang on.
It's on the left. And
Yeah,
the right
dude.
is vanilla.
The left one's great.
Yeah.
I saw that, and I remember seeing that and being like, oh, maybe I should play Minecraft. Because I remember really being like...
Minecraft's a cool-ass game. Don't play on the Microsoft version because it sucks nuts.
What's so bad about it?
It's a way different feel. I've been playing the Java version forever since, like...
Yeah, dude, that's insane. It's
Like-
so beautiful. Because it's like... Sorry, go ahead.
I've been playing the Java version for like 10 years.
Uh-huh.
And then you throw me on this lesser, in my eyes, version where I'm missing features that I had in the original. Not even original, just like the game I've been playing.
Mm-hmm.
Just feels off.
Yeah, man.
So when you hit E to go into your crafting and like just your inventory, that screen is different too. The way you craft it's the same. The material and recipes are the same, but like the menu itself is different, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah, dude, look at that. I saw that and I was like, fuck. Even though it's just squares and blocks, I was like, that still looks so good. Are you gonna pull it up?
No.
Dude, yeah, the lighting is like... It's too nice. It's so realistic. Like, even the water looks like... stupid good. Like, you ever played a video game? Look at that water, bro. Like... how do people do that? How do people do that and then code that to be like you have to swim in this part of the game? Like, that part blows my mind. That part is just fucking wizardry.
Most natural lighting on games we ever got. It's basically natural lighting that enhances everything else.
Yeah, man. Like, I literally saw that and I was like, maybe this game is worth like $60.
Minecraft is $29.99, sir.
I know. Why? There's a free version and a paid for version? How does that work?
Minecraft is not free.
It's not free?
Nope.
Oh. If you buy it, can you play it offline?
Yeah.
Because I've only seen
It's
people
a
play it
single player
online.
game.
But it's also online, right?
That's a service you pay for. If you want to play with your friends,
Like Xbox Live kind of thing?
yes, but you can join a server that's hosted by someone else for free. But if you want, like, if we wanted to play not on an online server, have our own world, it's like fucking $7 a month.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's called Minecraft Realm.
I mean, that's what... You know what has always bugged me is... I think I told you too. Do you know MuseScore? I told you about... That's the sheet writing music.
Okay.
Sheet music program, rather. They did a free service for... Basically, you... Look, I have it. I mean, I can pull it up if you guys... but you basically pull it up, and if you wanted to, like, write some music... You write music, and then you'll be able to, like, put it onto sheet music, so a musician could read it and play whatever you wrote. And it was free, and then I signed up for it in college, and then everyone signed up for it in college, and now all of a sudden they want the monthly subscription for it. And I got pissed off because I was like, I fucking need it for school. And second of all, like, every other music software is like $200-$300 just for sheet music composition, which is like, I get it if it's a good sheet writing music program, but like, it's not that special, right? Like, to be like, now you have to pay a monthly subscription. And I just felt like I was like, that's bullshit. Like, I hated that it was like this free thing, and now it's like, it's not like you can buy it. If it was like $20, sure, take $20. I'll bite the bullet on $20 for this program.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like every month it's like $14.99.
Did you write him an email?
No, I'm not going to.
Hey, I've been using this product for X amount of time.
I don't give a fuck about me, my feelings.
They might give you a year for free.
Then I have it free for a year during coronavirus when I'm not using it.
That's on you then. So email them later.
My point being is like,
companies like to read their Yelp reviews, you know, right? So, you know,
I hear they take that pretty seriously.
if you leave a negative Yelp review, they take that shit pretty seriously. You get free stuff.
I don't know, dude.
Send you a free pizza card in the mail.
I just don't know. Look, I get that you gotta make money, but it's like, was it not enough in the first place?
Ads pay nothing.
Sure, but it's like they could have taken it they could have taken so many other routes, like ad blocker, right?
Sure.
I paid ad blocker. I was like, you know what?
The fuck?
Give him $20.
Why? Do you pay Wikipedia?
No.
Will you pay ad blocker?
Yeah.
How often do you use Wikipedia?
Less than I use ad blocker.
Well, duh.
That's a goddamn fact. That's a goddamn fact.
Ad blocker runs on every site, no matter what.
Not every site. Here's my stipulation.
What do you have it whitelisted on?
Porn sites.
Why?
Because I want to pay for my porn without
But
paying
you're
for my
not,
porn.
though.
I can sit through a small ad.
That's fucking chaotic neutral right there.
Is it?
Yes.
Look, man, I think, here's the thing. I look at porn actresses and I'm like, you know what? Okay.
You're not even supporting them.
Totally am.
No, you're not.
Talk about porn actresses all the time.
You're not supporting the actress themselves. You're supporting the company that abuses these actresses.
I don't abuse them.
Take advantage of them.
That's called capitalism, bro. MuseScore is taking advantage of college students. Does that make those college students dirty little whores who like to suck cock? No.
Well, they're not in that kind of business. They're faggots writing sheet music. Damn, I said a word I can't say, but you know, I'm gonna fucking say it.
We both slipped up on that one. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like they're gonna be siphoning money from you, right? And like, that's the thing, right? Any movement isn't shit without money.
It's like YouTube Red.
Okay.
Or YouTube TV.
I don't know
now
YouTube
is.
Red.
It's a YouTube Premium for no ads forever.
I keep getting...
Try YouTube TV for 30 days free.
I deleted YouTube off my phone because of that, bro. I told you, right? They didn't give me ads for like ever. It was like once a day I'd get like an ad, and I was like, whatever. And then it was like every video, 2 ads in the middle, beginning and end. I was like, fuck this. I deleted the app off my phone.
You know, it depends on the creators you watch, right? They set how many ads are in the video.
Sure, but I never got ads before, and I doubt all the creators that I watched decided to wake up one day and be like, hey, let's just fucking double it.
The only ones that are in the beginning, but that's a 50-50 based on YouTube or the creator themselves.
Well, then I got hella lucky and didn't have to see ads for like a few years. A few years, man. And then one day it just everything was like 2 ads, 2 ads, 2 ads, 2 ads.
Wasabi says he can help you, but just by not being poor.
I can help with your problems, just don't be poor. That's not helping me, that's giving me advice. 2 different things. Dumbass.
Get a job, dumbass.
I have a job. I work for the government.
You're a slave to the government.
And they pay me.
That's why you're a slave to the government.
Whatever. Are you a slave, though, if you're getting paid for it?
The slaves got free housing. Even they did.
You about to tell me it's a choice?
Slavery was not a choice. You have a choice.
To be the very best? Like no one ever was?
What was the first Pokemon ever seen?
The fuck?
And I know you're going to get this answer wrong.
The first Pokemon ever seen?
Yes.
Ever?
Yes.
In the movie?
Anime. Cartoon.
Before Ask Ketchum?
That's the beginning of the show. But
Shit.
yeah. In the cartoon, what was the first Pokemon ever seen?
In the title card?
Sure, that counts.
I'm asking, are you going to be that specific?
Yes, that is the specificity of it. As soon as it starts playing, what is the first Pokemon seen?
Halfway, there's Ninetales. Let's go back to the beginning.
Do you want me to just tell you?
No, I want to look it up.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you
No,
if
don't
you're
tell
going to
me.
look it up.
Don't tell me.
Because you're not
Don't
going to get it
tell me.
right.
The Pokemon theme song. Here it is. Smells like curry again.
It smells good.
Mewtwo.
Wow, you still would not have guessed that.
Oh, that's what I...
That's the first Pokemon ever seen in the cartoon.
What's the first Pokemon ever seen in the cartoon? It does smell good.
Mewtwo.
Is it?
Yes. This is literally the first motherfucker that pops up.
That's
First-
what I said. You
first
said I
one
wouldn't have got
said-
it.
You had to look it up to help you.
Because I couldn't remember fucking what I saw when I was 9. Sorry, dude.
You don't watch that shit as an adult, but you watch Teen Titans as an adult?
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
it.
hey, hey. You
Where-
watch your fucking whore mouth.
Where are your fucking priorities watching children cartoons?
We tried watching Pokemon again, and then that
No,
just...
we didn't.
Yeah, we did, bro.
When?
I was in the garage. You were in here. We tried watching Pokemon after Community. We got like 4 episodes in, and then we just never watched it again. During the whole fucking Pokemon Go craze, bro. We went to the park. We played that. Came back.
We played Pokemon Go once.
I mean, you still do.
No, I don't. I've just kind of stopped.
Kind of stuff. I can quit whatever I want.
I check it like every 4 days. Mewtwo is a Pokemon. How dare you?
He's a genetically engineered creature.
He's the first Pokemon to ever be successfully created by cloning techniques.
And they story arc isn't literally just the one movie. Because Mewtwo doesn't have a gender.
No, all legendary Pokemon are genderless. So you can't breed them.
They
Wow.
too.
So woke.
I know. I pride myself on how fucking woke I am compared to you.
Excuse me.
Fucking,
I sip the Jesus juice sometimes.
you suck the cum of God.
Yeah.
Fucking gluk gluk. Give him the gluk gluk.
I'm an ally.
Give me a
Pop.
pop. And click. I'm gonna get that power conditioner.
Go ahead.
Oh shit, I'm blowing up over here.
Yeah, Lyndon's hitting you up.
Yeah, well, I'm in a group chat now, I guess, with like animators and shit. So
Group chats are fucking fun, and they're also the devil.
they're the worst. Let's see what's going on. Here's an animation tutorial. Alright, well, we'll get back to that later. That's not really important
Right now.
right now. You need bullet points? Because I got some bullet points if you want to get
I
into
have
this.
fucking nothing. The last
But
thing I
we-
wrote down in my notes is a 7-sided object
The Septagon.
and a count of what everyone wanted to eat yesterday. 8 burgers and 3 dogs.
Nice.
I had 2 of those dogs.
You said, what do you guys want to eat? And someone said a hot dog. You're like, I'll eat 2 of those.
I couldn't be the only person.
You could
I
have.
couldn't let them be the only person eating a hot dog.
You could have.
Yeah, that'd be weird though. I mean, if I was like a restaurant, I wouldn't care. If I ran
When you're hosting that many people, you're basically a fucking restaurant.
If I ran a restaurant and the entire night only one person ordered one dish off the menu,
You're not ever bringing that dish back on the menu.
I would make it so they wouldn't be alone. I'd make it at the end of the day.
You sit down. Hey, buddy. And you start singing, closing time. Start eating your food. Like, this is a good hot dog. He's like, yeah, thanks. You're like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I wouldn't eat it with them, but I would just know, like, damn, I only made one of these. I'm gonna make another one. Just cause.
Like, you do have a good point there, because like a hot dog pack is like 6 to 8 dogs.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to open up this whole fucking pack for one hot dog.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'll eat one. Yeah, like, because then they just go bad in a few days. And if people only buy one hot dog a day, they're for sure going bad.
I'm gonna
in a
have
week.
a hot dog today.
Yeah, I see that.
That's just smart.
Okay, I
had some with eggs and
eggs and bakes
and salsa.
Ooh, about Google. Wrong one.
Fuck Google.
I'd fuck Google.
Google's a number you can't even comprehend.
I can't explain this, but Google's for sure a girl.
Siri's a girl.
Siri's
a fucking bitch.
Google's for sure a girl, bro. She keeps everything organized online. And
Siri's a bitch.
Is she a bitch?
Siri's a bitch.
Why is she? She
sounds like a bitch. She sounds like a fucking bitch.
What has she said to you? Hey Siri, are you a bitch?
I won't respond to that.
Fucking bitch. Typical bitch.
I was hoping my computer would pick that one up. My phone got it.
You have it on your computer too?
Mm-hmm. Are you a bitch?
She's taking her sweet time.
I won't respond to that.
Fucking bitch. Typical. Typical bitch behavior.
I don't know. Am I? No, passive aggressive and shit.
Yes, Siri, you're a bitch. The original voice of Siri followed me on Twitter.
She follows everyone on Twitter.
I know, but it's not the voice of Siri anymore.
Yeah, they're changing the name of changing the voice of Siri, right?
Yeah, once.
Once?
Yeah, there's been 2 people who voiced Siri, at least in English.
Oh.
Yeah, there was the one lady. She follows me, and now it's someone else.
Sounds the same to me.
I mean, it is kind of like edited to sound like robotic.
Well, it's just they got the syllables.
Okay.
So it's like...
So, obviously, you use, like, American English Siri. Have you ever changed it for, like, different accents?
I've changed it. I hate the sound of them, though.
Like the dudes, the Australian dudes.
They're so much harder to understand.
And they also don't pick up on, like... If you say like slang terms or whatever, and they're just like, I couldn't understand that. It's like, oh, I can't. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're like, hey Siri. Oh, I don't want to say this out loud. Hang on. Hey, command. Text my friend. Let's hang later. And they'd be like, oi, cunt. Let's have a jolly old wank, huh? Like, nope.
Alexa set an alarm for 4 a.m. Yeah, fuck you, man. You're never allowed back.
Burn.
We don't even use... Okay, so when we didn't have... Like, when we were still getting a new TV, they don't leave it on anymore. They just leave Alexa playing music on in the morning. And it's really weird to watch.
Well, it's just for your dog, right? So he does not, like...
Yeah, but I mean, they used to leave the TV on. He's learning stocks. And now he's just listening to fucking classic rock.
For him, it's just noise, bro.
Yeah, I want him to learn stocks.
He's not gonna learn shit, bro. He can't even fucking... I don't know. He shits in the yard, so that's pretty cool. But
he learned how to use a doggy door. But I want him to learn stocks.
He's not gonna
classic rock.
Not gonna learn stocks.
Classic rock is my enemy.
Okay, so then play death metal.
Alexa doesn't. Alexa has a trash selection. Alexa has a trash selection.
Then say...
Amazon Music is not good. Have you ever used Amazon Music?
No, because I have Apple Music, and I'm better than you.
I have Apple Music too.
Oh, cool. Sorry, brother. We're cool, right?
We're one and the same, but Amazon Music fucking blows nuts.
So bad. So bad. The only thing good about...
Put him on Ailstorm.
Yeah.
I'll make my dog a pirate. I'll gouge out one of his eyes and give him an eye patch.
Wooden head! The only thing good about Amazon Prime, honestly, is Amazon Video, because anything Hulu doesn't have, Amazon Prime has for TV.
And if Netflix doesn't have it, good luck finding it.
And Netflix doesn't have it, I promise you. Netflix, they at
Netflix
one point
started out the best.
For sure started out the best, but you know what they fucked up on? They're like, let's put all of our eggs in original Netflix series. We're gonna own all these series, and then it's like, guess what? It still takes a year to make a fucking TV show, dick knob.
Back when Netflix was $5 and they still sent you DVDs.
Yeah,
Was the best. That was the best era.
that was a that was a vibe.
Garth Brooks, all of his music. That's like when
Does he really? I bet that's. I bet they do.
That's like when Apple put U2 on everyone's phone and iPods.
Yeah, which no one liked.
Yeah.
Like, can you name one song off that album?
No, I know there was it was like a big fish, kind of like whale-ish type creature on the album cover.
Yeah, no one can really name that album, because here's the thing, it's like maybe you gave everyone an album for free through Apple Music, and maybe you're U2.
I'm looking for a specific word when you're forced to do something.
Slave.
No.
Obligated.
Like automatically done no matter what, you don't have a choice.
Automated.
When they put it on our phones or iPods. Apple.
Update.
Apple blank this with U2 albums.
Processed.
You're not going to get it, man. Sorry.
That wasn't me. That was Ghost Hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, but was it the believable? No, that wasn't it.
That's the album.
That looked different though.
No, that's the album for sure.
Songs of Innocence.
Yeah, that's for sure the album.
Apple
Forced.
CEO Tim Cook joined them to make a surprise announcement that their 13th studio album, Songs of Innocence, had been completed and would.
Has Steve Jobs been dead that long?
He's been dead for a fucking while.
Tim Cook, go fuck yourself, dude.
He's actually a pretty good CEO. Steve Jobs wasn't even the CEO. He was just the fucking presenter, man.
Well, then
He knew how to talk.
take a page from his book, man.
That's what
'cause
he did.
He was a visionary.
How do I permanently delete U2 album from iTunes? Why can't I get rid of...
That became the most Googled thing after that came on.
Why can't I get rid of the U2 album off my iPhone? Why does every iPhone have the U2 album? How much money did U2 make from Apple?
That's a great question.
$100 million U2 debacle.
No fucking way, dude. They got paid $100 million for that.
How do I permanently delete U2 Songs of Innocence? Why does U2 play in my car? Why did everyone get U2 album? Apple is a tech company fighting to get musicians paid. The idea that they wanted to make a gift to the very people that could actually purchase music is both beautiful and poetic. And for that, we are very grateful.
Bullshit.
I didn't want to close my window.
Well, you fucking did, and you restarted
did.
everything.
I never started anything.
Mozilla.
I use Firefox because I'm a queer.
Mozilla, the ATL killer.
Franzilla, the ATL killer. Matter of fact, some of y'all probably know
me from Attila. Okay, another beer.
Yeah,
Another
of course.
fucking German stout.
Brown ale.
I don't like it. I'm doing this for you guys, man.
For us. Fucking
Not for you.
Bullshit. It's all about the money. Yeah, $100 million.
The money. Yeah, I didn't think it was a album that they wrote from their souls. Like,
It's their 13th album. They're just squeezing those out. At
yeah,
that
dude,
point.
they're fucking milking the teat right now, dude.
Fuck you, Bono. I gotta take a piss.
Shout out to Bo Burnham, the only one who saw the truth. He was like, "Hey, Bono, if you want to help poor people, sell your tinted shades, you cunt." For those of you listening, Josh definitely laughed on the way out of the room. And I don't know if I said this on the podcast before, and it smells really good outside, whatever they're cooking. God damn. And I said this on the... I don't know if I said this on the podcast or not before, but I'm really excited to see what Bo Burnham does. Let's take a trip down Bo Burnham Lane. See if he's up to anything. I'm just going to stop on his Wikipedia, and it should say what he's up to. He looks so old now. Jesus, and he's 30? Jesus Christ. I thought he was like a year older than me. I thought he was like 27. Oh man, he grew up fast, dude. I remember following this guy on fucking YouTube. I want to see what he has in the works. Oh, yes, he's got an upcoming series. Oh, okay, hang on.
Smells fresh.
The poop?
Not the bleach.
Oh. He's got something coming up with Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
And he's directed... Oh, this is stuff Phantom told me earlier, but...
Sold out Notre Dame Stadium. He's the only one to do so.
Doesn't surprise me. He's fucking hilarious.
Faux positivity corporate speech is like 500 layers of smoke self-masturbatory auto-gratification. I like that.
What?
I like that phrase.
Self-masturbatory auto-gratification?
Yeah.
No, what's the fuck? Did I miss something? I don't know.
I missed it.
But yeah, I mean, I'll say this. I saw the movie 8th Grade. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was a good film, but like definitely not the best coming of age film. I had high hopes for it. And it was kind of just anxiety ridden, which is like, if that's what you're going for, but I didn't really think it was too great. Oh, he actually won a ton of shit for that movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He won 7 awards for his film 8th Grade.
Oh.
Wow. Bo Burnham.
Oh.
I know he's got one more stand-up comedy degree. I want to see what he's got going on.
What the fuck, beer can? Scroll to buy
I mean,
shit.
like, page 1 of his website, I'm laughing. Like, he's just a funny fucking guy, dude.
He's alright.
Sold out. I gotta buy some Bo Burnham merch. These are sick as fuck, actually.
They're alright.
Everything's sold out.
I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan. I don't mind him.
All of his I want this one. This
He's
is
just
sick.
there.
That's hilarious.
Him as Jesus.
Him as God.
Boses.
Boses.
And there's on the back says Make Happy Tour.
Yeah, dude. Everything's sold out. Jesus.
That's what happens when you have a big following.
Good for him, man. I think he's got, based on what I heard in his comedy acts, he's got one more contractually obligated stand-up tour, and I'm fucking ready for it, dude. But like every time I've seen a Bo Burnham stand-up skit, bro, it's always outshone the last one. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a new Bo Burnham skit and been like, it wasn't as good as the first one. It's always been better than the previous one. And I'm mad at myself because the recent one, the Make Happy one, it was really good, but like 4 of the songs that he performed got leaked, and I watched them all on YouTube one night, and I laughed my ass off, right? I loved him. It was so great. Everything was funny, and it was like shittily recorded from on a stage. And I got mad at myself because when it came time to watch the actual stand-up special with Ryan, I knew all the songs, and I didn't just know the songs. Like, I listened to them so many times because I enjoyed them so much that I knew word for word the songs. So there was like a good like half of the show that he performed where I was just like, I've already seen this, it's not that funny. Whereas if I saved it and just waited for the entire performance, I would have laughed the entire fucking time through it, I promise you.
Wasabi, what's your obsession with Garth Brooks? I gotta know, man. You keep talking about him. Adam Sandler of all people. Surprisingly good comedy songwriter.
Adam Sandler's a great, Adam Sandler.
He's a pretty funny dude. Everyone hates his movies, but
he's
they're
known
actually
for that.
Pretty good.
That's how he got famous. If you look up, have you seen Adam Sandler 8 Crazy Nights?
The Jewish movie.
It doesn't matter. It's a funny movie.
A Hanukkah movie. I thought it was a Christmas movie. It's a Hanukkah movie.
Yeah, 8 Crazy Nights, bro. Yeah, Adam Sandler started writing songs that were comedy songs. So did Jack Black. Think of it like a modern day Pink guy. Like, he wrote songs to be jokey and fun, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, do you want to come act in this thing? And then everyone's like, oh, his face looks like that and he did this project. Okay, this guy's a celebrity now.
Yeah, Tenacious D.
Yeah, totally. And Jack Black's never changed his style. I've always accredited him for that. He's always been the guy who you see him on those 1, 2, 3 motherfucker. Dun, 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 dun. Like he's always
had like 3 serious roles in his entire career, and they're just weird.
everything else in Jumanji. He's in a girl's body, like or like something else, and then like
the Clock in the Walls, Goosebumps.
School of Rock, The Rocker.
He plays basically the same character in every movie,
But because that's who he is.
Except for like Gulliver's Travels.
That didn't even sound like a sentence.
He's okay. So he's a really big guy. He's a regular dude. Actually, he goes to a little people town.
What? I'm so lost.
It's based on a book.
Gulliver's
It's really fucking hard to say. Gulliver's Travels.
Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
Jack, for all of his fault, is a person admired to no end for his incredibly sincere love for music and especially rock as a whole. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is like every movie I've seen him in, whether it be School of Rock, The Rocker, Tenacious D, really anything. He's always got one moment where he's like, "Wow!" or like, "Rock and roll!" or like something like that. He's got that energy, and it's like it's never gone away. And then even like present day interviews and shit, he's like on like I forgot what show it was, but he's like pretending to play like a fucking toy horn.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, on Jimmy Fallon, he's like pretending to play a toy horn, and he's like still like dropping F-bombs and shit, and it's like he's the cool uncle everybody wants. Like you could just hang out with Jack Black and have a good time no matter what. He's just that kind of guy who's just like, let's drink a beer, or like let's do cocaine, or like
Have you seen any of his TikToks?
No, but I know he's like he was popular streaming for a little bit. I didn't
Jablinski Games.
Jablinski. But yeah, like that's just who he is. His gaming channel is great also. Yeah, and people love his fucking gaming channel because he's just a fucking solid dude who's like entertaining. Like genuinely, you could just watch him play games and he's like, wow, like you're fucking funny, smart, and like you know how to keep me like engaged. He's a fucking entertainer, bro, but like it's a natural kind of entertainer. Like he's just a good dude who happens to enjoy entertaining people.
I wanted to see Goosebumps, but I never did.
You say Goosebumps?
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps about gooses.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps about ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Ever seen the Goosebumps TV show?
I never have.
Don't. It's really bad.
Oh, also
Canadian TV.
The movie Year One, fucking hilarious. I steal a joke from him all the time from that movie.
Michael Cera.
You are Michael Cera. I steal a joke from him very often. He eats the forbidden fruit, and he goes, "I can see into the future." And Michael Cera goes, "What am I going to say next if you can see into the future?" And Jack Black goes, "You're going to say, that's not what I was going to say." And Michael Cera goes, "That's not. Hey, can we watch that after? Have you seen that movie?"
I have a long time ago.
We definitely talked about watching a movie.
It came out in 2009.
I know. We definitely talked about watching a movie and didn't watch it after the podcast. And I remember texting you that
we do that a lot.
It was Sex Drive.
We talk about watching or doing anything after the show,
and then don't.
We never fucking do it.
It was Sex Drive. We watched Sex Drive or Year One.
We've seen Sex Drive together though.
I know, but like we talked about, like it was a good movie. We should see it again.
The director's cut with all the wieners and boobs.
And then that, if you saw that, you'd be like, "Oh shit, I'm Michael Cera."
I've seen it.
You're for sure.
I
Michael
am
Cera,
him.
though.
I'm him always in any role.
Yeah.
You still haven't seen Superbad though, yeah?
You want to watch Superbad after?
I'm down to watch Superbad.
Let's watch some Superbad, bro.
I don't know how you haven't seen Superbad.
I wasn't allowed to play rated M games ever, so I couldn't watch rated R movies. Also, I had no friends to invite me to the movies, so
I didn't see it in the theaters.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I just was out.
I went to the gas station.
The one rated R movie I was able to watch. I watched it with my brother, my mom, and my mom's boyfriend, like way back in like 6th grade. It was Beer Fest.
That's a good one too.
And every time titties came on the screen, my mom was like, turn it off. And the boyfriend at the time was like, no. And I don't know if you know this, but like, there's a ton of fucking titties in Beer Fest.
Yeah.
There's a ton of titties in Beer Fest.
Yeah, I know.
Classic.
I'm aware.
Beer Fest is great. And then I'm still waiting for Pot Fest. I mean, what the fuck happened with Pot Fest? I mean...
Was that a thing?
Phantom knows what I'm talking about. So after the credits roll, they're smoking weed with Willie Nelson, and they're like getting high as fuck. And it
Who
said,
the fuck is Willie Nelson?
You know who Garth Brooks is, but you know who fucking Willie Nelson is?
I don't know who Garth Brooks is either.
Are we about to have a fucking movie binge night where
No, I
we
can't.
fucking
I can only watch one movie in a night before I get tired.
Superbad and then Beer Fest?
Just super bad.
I saw someone get shot when I was 8. Beer Fest is a great movie. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again.
That's Willie Nelson?
That string of comments is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I saw someone get shot when I was 8. Beer Fest is a great movie. Phantom, on the road again.
That's Willie Nelson?
That's Willie Nelson,
Who
bro.
the fuck is Willie Nelson?
He's
What does this motherfucker look like?
He's a classic.
He looks like shit.
He's a classical country artist, bro.
He's 87.
I didn't say he was young. He is.
I never said you did. I'm just saying. He's old.
Yeah, on the road again, bro. That song come out like in the 50s. It was a fucking country ass bumpkin song, fucking rocking the charts and shit. He had it back then. He still does, but like he's known for smoking a lot of weed. He's a country artist who smokes a ton of weed, which is like
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, but like country artists are like Republican usually.
Christian, beat my wife.
Yeah.
Ride a truck and a tractor.
He's like chilling with Cheech and Chong smoking weed, you know what I'm saying?
And then beating his wife.
No, I don't know if he did that. But like,
Okay.
you know,
So he's not full country.
let's just say, hypothetically, every other country artist beats their wife. Willie Nelson is the one guy who's like a country artist who like smokes weed and is like the guy who's like, I'm high enough to confess this to you. I agree with some Democrat ideas.
Except for the guy who's married to Gwen Stefani. She beats him. Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton.
He's on The Voice.
So is Gwen Stefani.
Yep.
Could you imagine being like, babe, we gotta go to work. And I'm gonna come home and beat your ass.
He's a stone version of Sam Elliott. Who the fuck is Sam Elliott? All these
You don't know
people.
anybody, bro. Sam
don't.
Elliott's also a legend.
I don't watch TV or movies.
He's not a fucking TV star. He's a music... I mean, actually, Sam Elliott is. But
I listen to the wrong kind of music. You know what kind of music I listen to?
everyone knows what kind of music you listen to.
Oh, that guy with the mustache.
Yes. He's the mustache guy.
There's 2 T's in his name. Fun fact.
Elliott.
Yeah, he's 76. He's been married to the same bitch since 84.
More to you, pal.
And he's 6'2". He has 1 kid only.
Good. That's why he's still alive. Oh. One more kid would have made his hair gray. 2 more kids would have made his heart stop.
His wife is 81. She's way older than him.
She's hot for 81.
That's 5 years older. She's a predator. Potentially.
Okay. If she was 19, maybe.
Hey, man.
That's how the law works, bro. They just don't want you to they don't want you to fuck while you're young. That's it. They're like, once you get old enough, we don't care if you fuck all you want. Fuck all you want, have all the kids you want.
It's like Dare.
Mm-hmm. But we're gonna put in this fucking age restriction so it's illegal for you high schoolers to have sex with these freshmen. And guess what? It didn't stop anyone that I knew.
Fair enough.
Bunch of rapists. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah. Just trigger warning, I guess.
Trigger warning, but also common sense. Don't rape people.
I like how every show your hair is just fucking poofed out.
Didn't think I'd have to write that one down for you.
Even though you can't even really see it unless you turn your head.
I know. Why are you tripping on my hair?
Because I keep looking at you and your hair poofs out and then it's there. Also, your fucking cowlick is looking great.
Thanks, bro.
If you
I think
turn
my hair does
all-
look great today. I washed it yesterday. I washed it last night.
I conditioned my hair yesterday.
I washed my hair and then I combed it. And I combed my mustache and beard. I'm feeling great, bro. If only this patch grows in. Everybody know. Only that bald spot grows in. I'll be a happy kid. Over here, grown in. It's fine. I'll be a happy camper.
I shaved my face on a whim.
It looks dumb. You look better with a goatee. It frames your face. Like it does for me.
I got a lot of skin.
Do me.
That's your fucking the bottom of your neck. I'm holding underneath my chin.
I had double chins. I got double chins too.
Yeah, mine's apparent though. Mine's just fucking there.
Taco Bell.
I'm not even.
That should be a Taco Bell ad.
I'm not even like tucking it in that much. I'm just fucking exist. I'm just fat. I got a lot of extra skin.
Let's go play some Velcro catch.
I'm down, dude.
And
we say we're gonna do that, but we're not.
I wanted to play it earlier, but we ended up watching anime. What are we eating? What's food? What'd your parents make? What's downstairs? This one's really
They
good.
probably didn't make anything, but I know we got a lot of hot dogs, and I still have the shrimp spaghetti.
You wanna fucking do that?
Sure.
I'm down. And then play some catch, and then some super bad.
Sure.
Maybe some more beers
You can do that.
that aren't fucking stout like.
Brown ales. Yeah, we got an hour and a half, so we're good, really. Whenever.
I'm cool whenever.
If anyone has any lingering, burning questions you want to ask.
Aside from that, when I probably just wrap
Fucking
this
flex
one
tape's
up.
not here like a dickhead.
Fucking flex tape.
Fake fan.
Oh yeah, the rugged voice that does the Ford ads. Sam Elliott.
Yeah, I figured. I picked that up.
The new F-150.
Built Ford tough.
Built Ford tough.
I always have to fucking take a deep breath after you burp because you just let it all out. You can't breathe.
I've been taking deep breaths a lot lately.
Yeah, and you smell all my poopy farts.
Why would you say it like that?
It's by design.
Say it like a fetish.
If y'all get
I want you to smell my poopy farts, Alec.
bored, hit me up. Blasting through K7. What is K7? Killer 7? The Wii game?
K7. It's definitely a game. He's rewriting all the data because his memory card took a shit.
I remember that. I was there when he told it me.
Yeah, man. If you want to come over, watch Superbad, head over. I don't know. It's Josh's house. Josh, can Ryan come over to play?
Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
You are a pirate, Phantom.
If you identify with that, if that's okay with you. You know. I'm a pirate. That's the one profession I would want.
I'll go so far to extend the invite to Wasabi and Ghost Hand.
Ghost Hand, yeah, just fucking get a plane right now from Brazil, go from Sao Paulo or wherever you are, and come over to fucking Los Angeles.
Okay.
Because that's fucking smart. I fucking wish.
Dude, I think it'd be cool as fuck to hang out with you, to be honest. And
that's why, like,
if you guys want to do a remote chat, I'm so down. Like, you seem like so chill and so fucking smart, dude.
even if, I think like the next time TwitchCon is a thing that we should definitely go.
Sure. Especially now because we're fucking Twitchers. That was a bad joke. That was insensitive.
Just streamers.
Sure. Twitchers.
But like making an opportunity, even though we have like a very limited like fan base.
Look, man, and that's the thing is like every time we've strummed, we've gotten like people following us, like not following us, but like watching us, right? So like,
Yeah.
if we just get one more eye on the sky or eye on the guy, or
And even if we don't, even if none
still be
of our,
fucking cool as
none of our
fuck.
viewers go there, we still get to link with other streamers.
yeah, we that would be the time where it's like, hey, look at what we do.
Yeah.
What do you do?
It's networking.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah,
the massive sex parties they have.
Dude, I would love to be in a sex party. Oh my god.
I know you would.
Some of those Twitch thoughts, hot as fuck. That's the crazy thing, right? They're gonna see us and be like, "Who are you guys?" And like, "Oh, we're two just drinking beer. Who are you?" They're like, "I'm Sexy Bunny 69," and we're like, "You want to work together?"
That's just you, man.
But that's the universe we live in, bro. You and me could be in a room with people like that. Porn stars. I mean, you know, super softcore porn stars, but like.
You disappoint me every day.
I know. Thanks, man. We appreciate that. We appreciate you still tuning in. We'll definitely figure something out to get you on the show sometime if you guys wanted to. If you wanted to do like a remote one, I'd be more than happy to.
Yeah.
We may or may not have a guest this Wednesday. If not,
I'm gonna confirm that tomorrow.
If not, we can start talks with you about how to go about that. If you're down. If not, then we're happy to have you as a fan. We're happy to have you chilling here with us. I love that we got all of our moderators in the chat right now. Like fucking legendary status, bro. You guys all fucking legends.
I like how we didn't get by viewers messages today.
Well,
and we got like fucking all of them on Wednesday.
In a weird way, we had more people in Wednesday. On Wednesday, we had a lot of people in the chat, a lot of newcomers and a lot of new followers, right? So it was like, I think maybe the bots are just like attracted to people across a certain threshold of viewers. Or
yeah, 0 to 1.
Hey man, the bots need a day off too. So Mikey's kind of trash, so be advised. We don't care, man. I mean, are you using like just a laptop, or do you have a headset or something? I gotta piss real bad, and
yeah, we're in the process of ending the show.
I know, but I don't want to close out Ghost Hand because he's probably still typing. But yeah, man, it'd be awesome to have you. And I mean, I don't have any mics cheap enough to just send you, but
USPS
I would
it next day.
I would, but I just think. You know, if you use your phone, I don't know if you have an iPhone or Android, but like, if you wanted to even just do that, like do like the microphones are usually better on phones than they are like those little Logitech mics, if that's what you got, because those aren't very good. But at the end of the day,
It's just my headset.
yeah, it's not gonna be about quality. It's gonna be about hanging out with the boys, and you know. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work, then you can just do what you do when you can just text chat. So I mean, look, man.
Either or.
I really don't care. Like, if that's how you want to do it, you want to do instant messenger, we could do instant messenger. However you want to make it happen, we'll make it happen. But yeah, man, if you want to be on the show, I'm happy to have you. You're a cool dude. You're smart as fuck, and you know, you're here every Wednesday, Monday and Wednesday at 3. So fucking, if that's what you want, bro, I'm all for it. Or worst case scenario, it's like a pre-recorded show. That way, there's no lag on the live, and then we just post it. But like, we're always willing and able to figure things out, bro. We love the challenges and the workarounds, because usually it's a pretty simple solution. So, that being said,
We're done.
Think this is a good place to wrap it up for today. Thank you guys for hanging. Wait.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Bye, I'm Alec. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Goodbye.